Cal's a team with a couple guys from collegiate national team and a bunch of veteran guys. Just what do you expect from that ball club?
Everything. I think anytime they have a balanced lineup like they do, and two really good arms, it's going to make for a heck of a battle. And we've got to do things that make sense, and pitch them tough, and hang in there against their right-handers. But both of them, the Friday and Saturday guys, are big-time guys.
Their skipper played in Miami. Did you guys cross paths? Were you here playing when he was there?
Yes, I was coaching, and Mike was their closer for years at Miami. Actually, he was a junior college guy, so for 2 years. And he was on the mound in the '99 championship game when he struck out Kevin Cash to end it. Had a really good breaking ball. Could really pitch. Knows what he's doing. He was at Niagara. That's where this relationship started. We used to open up with them every year. And 11, when he went on to Cal, he wanted to come in this weekend quite a few years back. So 11. I can thank 11 for this one.
Is this a good kind of measuring stick before you start conference play?
Yeah, it works out good. Like I said back in the day, I always wanted to kind of ramp it up to, instead of playing rum-dums, Dixie States and Canisius and stuff like that, I want to get to where we're playing good competition and get ready for conference.
Jonah was unavailable on Tuesday. Do you expect him to be this weekend available, or is it game time?
Said he felt a lot better. I just watched a little bit of the drills they're doing behind us, and came out good. And I'll check with him, but we're going to make sure he's 100%. Same with Davis. Davis threw yesterday very well, but we may see how he feels today and make sure he's good to go for tomorrow.
What about that infielder from Childs? Is he any closer to getting ready for you?
No, we're still waiting on some things. It's a situation where, again, you got to be careful. You got to make sure they're ready to go, and because it'll go right back to square one. Jackson Azu's another one that's got to pull oblique. Did it at Mercer, and they'll go right back to square one, and then you're really setting yourself back. So we're going to evaluate some things, see where we're at, and make sure they're 100%.
I talked to Reese about him kind of going back, looking at that freshman-sophomore film with the swing and with the all-field approach and the difference it's made for him early this season. I guess, how impressed have you been with him after the last 2 seasons, kind of the start he's off to?
Yeah, he, again, that whole chasing the top when guys have a riding fastball, some of the freshmen have never seen that type of pitch. And Reese is susceptible to it because of the arc in his swing. And most guys do have arc in their swing. And, what I'm most proud about with Reese is his leadership. Whether he's playing or not playing, he's doing exactly what's needed for the team to keep guys locked in and upbeat and doing what's right.
Connor gave you 3 big innings out of the bullpen on Tuesday. Just what have you seen from him as a freshman?
He's polished. He was always a strike thrower. Jimmy taught him a little bit more of a one-seamer to get a little more action on his fastball, and he's a guy that's not scared of anything. Fields his position, used to play shortstop. He can do a lot of different things to make it hard for hitters, and he's going to be in the mix a lot.
I think it was last Saturday that Jaime played the outfield. Just have you guys liked his development out there?
Yeah, it's just a lack of time out there, but we're going to use him. We'll use him out there in a lot of different situations. We're getting close to where we're going to make decisions on whether these guys are reverse splits or not, because we've got a lot of ABs on record, in inter squads and stuff like that. And Jaime may be a guy that's, just as good against a right-hander, if not better, than he is against a lefty. So he's going to get plenty of time.
I know you like the way, obviously, you guys look on Fridays and Saturdays. You look at just lights out. But are you surprised at all with the way things have been going on in the midweek for you? I mean, lots of good teams are tripping up in the midweek, but is it surprising to you what's happening?
Baseball's finicky, for one. For two, for whatever reason, we're walking people or, doing something boneheaded at the worst possible time. We got to clean that up. Our stuff is too good. We're met with the pitchers and guys, we're not going to walk people. And, that's something that will get cleaned up. And, again, the base running stuff, we just got to do it more often. And, once you get that and you've done it right so many times that you can't do it wrong, you don't have to worry about it anymore. And we're not at that point right now. We just got to make sure the focus is there and keep pounding it into them.
How much do you think a home midweek or next week might help with that?
That's something that is 100% not going to happen again. We're going to play, midweek at home next year. But we couldn't travel outside of Florida for last year, so it was a situation where I owed those guys to go see them. But you're right, I don't like that.
How much do you attribute some of that stuff that you still need to work on, like the base running and the liking pitching? How much do you attribute that to just it being early in the season?
You do, but you don't want to lead on to that, with your guys. It's what's expected, and you're not going to be out there. If we're just throwing the ball over the plate 50% of the time is, the issue, you're not going to be out there. With some of the guys, they got to get their strike percentages and their misses smaller to where you got a chance to make a decision, meaning the hitters might swing at it, versus being ball's not even close, way out of the zone. So, we'll just keep grinding away at it.
Do you feel like you have to almost take more of an active role in trying to be in that steadying force when things are going on defensively for you guys? I mean, in terms of an everyday guy, is there anybody out there that is that calming force for you guys when an inning's not going your way?
Yeah, I mean, Colton Vincent's got that kind of mentality. He's kind of a laid-back redneck, he's good at what he does and handling the staff. But the main thing is guys have got to attack, total commitment to the pitch and finish the pitch. And if those two things aren't there, they know they're coming out of the game. And the same thing holds true on defense. Anything that we do, we got to have total commitment to it and go hard at things. Like go.